Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Battle video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the blue sparking Goku, seeing just how good he is after his recent plat has been released. So this Goku recently got his Zenkai. I think it was about half a year ago max, at least if I'm remembering correctly. Got his Zenkai about half a year ago. He is pretty good. I think for me, overall, looks really good to me overall. But the big reason why we're making this video is because he obviously has his new platinum equip. So he's got his new plat that he has, which is pretty viable, really solid, and obviously with all the changes that have come to the Sand Saga. So Goku is pretty cool. He draws an ultimate arts card, bending Kamehameha on his Zenkai main, restoring his own ki by 30, applying the buff effect nullification, enemy special action, cover changes to activate when changing cover, plus 20% damage by allies for 20 time counts, and shortens ally substitution count, which is pretty cool. He has plus 90% to damage inflicted, reduces damage received by 60%, and this increases his arts card draw speed by 1. The following effects will occur when he enters the battlefield. He draws a special arts card next, activates once, restores his own ki by 20, plus 50% to strike damage cancelled, plus 50% to own ki recovery for 20 time counts, and afflict all enemies with 1 substitution count, which will activate 5 times. Also applies the following effects to self within episode Sand Saga, or tag Sand other than this character the battle member. Plus 50% to blast damage, plus 30% to vanishing gauge recovery. His next passive, the electric guard down, applies the following effects to enemy after enemy attack is over. Reduces ki by 20, gets attribute upgrade, or downgrade I should say, of plus 20% to damage received for 20 time counts. And the following effects will occur when this character is switched to standby. When you draw 1 new card, you get 3 or fewer. Shorten own substitution count by 1, activates 5 times, and plus 20% to damage inflicted by allies, cannot be cancelled, up to a max of 40%. The following effects will occur every time he uses an arts card, restores his own health, inflicts the enemy with an active downgrade plus 5 to arts cost, and the following he will apply the following effects if his only remaining health is 50% below, when hit by an enemy's strike, blast, ultimate, or awakened arts. Destroy all their cards, and reduces ki by 30. The following effects will occur when the enemy activates a special move arts, ultimate arts, awakened arts, or rising rush shows on the field. Will restore allies or increase allies' health restoration stats by 20%. Inflict all enemies with a downgrade to special awakened or ultimate arts damage. And when he's defeated, he will give all allies good recovery, reduce the enemy ki, and reduce the enemy's Dragon Balls by 1. So that's obviously it in terms of his Zenkai. If you look at his Zenkai, he is a blue Sand Saga boost. And if you look at his abilities on his green, he restores 1 health by 15%, restores 1 ki, give himself damage inflicted up, shorten ally substitution time accounts, and cancel ally attribute downgrades or abnormal coverage. In terms of his Zenkai special arts, he will increase special damage, and upon hit he will destroy all your enemy's cards, and inflict them with a damage received buff. On his ultimate arts, his bending Kamehameha, he will deal massive impact damage, and the following can occur on hit. He will restore all allies' health by 20% and 50 ki. He will inflict enemy with the attribute downgrade -1 to arts card draw speed, and he will cancel enemy attribute upgrades. Like I said, the big thing is that new equip. It's almost mandatory for him, the unique. The unique equip is very crucial. It does require you to have 5 friendship with him, but it's been a big game changer for him. He was pretty good when he first got his Zenkai, but now he is really bordering on being like a good top level. If you look at his entire kit, it's a good serviceable kit, but with the stats from his plat, alongside as well the functionality from his 3rd slot, he looks really good. Like, really good. So, Goku as a unit Number one is very tanky. Very tanky, very, very solid unit that I think most players will find is incredibly reliable. So I think that's something that is, right off the bat, still consistent with Goku. And with the way, Saiyan Saga is now, I think he's good in that role. His slot 1 on his new equip gives him his standard HP, strike, defense, and damage guard boost. His slot 2 gives him inflicted damage, strike, and blast. But when he returns to standby, he gives all allies 3 to 10% health back for Saiyan Saga. This is crucial because, as you would have heard from Goku's kit, he has a lot of sub-count management. -1 to the enemy, +1 to you, +1 to the enemy, +1 to enemy, -1 to you. So he's got lots of ways to really kind of appear frequently in the battle. And that's something that's very, very crucial towards Goku. Then his third slot. On cover change, the enemy key will go down 50 3 times when other episode Saiyan Saga Z allied battle members are hit by the enemy's arts. Sub-count will go down -1. While if defeated or the enemy activates ultimate arts or Rising Rush, he will get ally sub-count -5. So basically, to cut a long story short, he provides even more avenues of him switching in. This is crucial because, as you heard from Goku's original passive, he already has a lot of ways to destroy enemies' cards, as well as also give himself a really, really good foundation for success by reducing that key. So this immediately means that he has a much, even greater impact when subbing in to disrupt your opponent, almost massively spiking their key down, which is something that's crucial. Something that's very, very, very crucial towards how that works. So I think that is probably the one thing I will say. I think that aspect of him is very, very, very important. And it is what has made him function at this super high level, is the fact that he can very easily disrupt the opposition. He can be quite tanky because of all the stat effects, the Saiyan Zenkai buffs, the HP boosts he can get, and also if you look at, for example, like I say, his impact in terms of tanking and breaking up the opponent's gameplay, I think is very, very, very crucial for how he functions. So very, very impressed with Goku. I think he's really, really good, and I think players will be very happy to have him. I think he's great for a Saiyan Saga team. Also pretty decent on a Son family Saiyan team. So there's a lot of benefit to him, and I think a lot of players will have a lot of fun. That's it for me. Bye.